So basically, Six just say hey to me, and he said, if you like me, little user read the comment section. And they suddenly said, someone impersonating me told you, oh, and just help me out. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're safe. But how do they impersonate me? Like their username. Username some kind similar to mine. By the way, do you know Jeff? I forgot who that is. I actually forgot. Like, is he the worker? I didn't look through into it yet. The new. Oh, by the way, I got a new microphone, so I'm gonna be sound a little weird. Okay. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna find out because like suddenly, oh, this person. Okay. PC soon. Angela, I have a close family. I like to eat cheeseburger. I like blue and yellow. Oh. New Edison friend. Or closest friend. Hmm.
แม่พามาเล่นน้ำหน้าบ้าน2 คนแล้วรถกระบะผมก็ขับผ่านแล้วผม
ไอคนนี้ลายเส้นคุ้นๆเหมือนไอ้นี่เลยอ่ะ
เล่นน้ำแบบไอ้เล่นปืนฉีดน้ำยิงสนุกขำพอมาเจอรถของผมกูเอาน้ำเย็นสาดมันเต็มเลยฮะน้องคนนั้นเจอน้ำเย็นพวกแบบ
Does anyone else find it so funny when they're watching an edit, usually a Funk Mongo one? But I'm not gonna point fingers here. And in the middle of the edit, it's just some goofy ass TTS saying the editor's name. Like literally, it sounds.
That was very cool. Oh, that's very cool. What? That's very cool. But I want to know, how do they impersonate me? Like the Maze game. Oh, I think I know. Okay, I think I know. Okay, wait. I think I know. I think it's like Scary Guy's game. The Scary Guy game. I seen his game and I play it, and I don't know what happened in there, but like I'm thinking that this might be something we could do about it. So his friend is Scary Guy and Addison, whatever it's called, I don't care. But what? But what? Edison. I don't see him. PC underscore _. Got it. There's 59 friend. Holy. Let's go back to and loves up Kevin. I think this guy, 6 used to tell me to play his game, I think. And this person, I didn't see her in her friend list before. If I remember correctly, she didn't friend with anyone, and like, I don't know, but okay. Wait, it doesn't look like the new player. Oh, that's it. I seen this map, but I couldn't get in. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to get in. It's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be loading so long, bro. And I have nothing better to do. But what?
Something like this.
Edited by Sukanastic Sucker.
And they always have the most cringiest names, too. Like, why is Echo or Vortex editing this dude? It's so funny. Loki makes me laugh, though, so keep doing it. Does anyone else?
Rating your edits.
Find it so
This woman was cleaning up broken glass with a mop, but her hands were cut and covered with wounds. Looking at her injured hands, a bold idea suddenly came to her mind. Why not invent a mop that could wring itself out? That way, people wouldn't have to touch the dirty water or risk cutting their hands, and it would also save time. At that moment, the inventive Joy was back. She grabbed some paper and a pen and sketched the design in her
I heard that Joe was in a car accident. Was she how he is? Edison don't at the time. You're writing Sima. You're typing Sima. I couldn't read it.
เพื่อนของตุ้มเรื่องนะ
But I heard that Joe was in a car accident and was so what somehow he is what don't what I don't know how to read that.
Then she selected suitable yarn and went to her father's auto repair shop. Using the tools there, she quickly built the first prototype. In front of her family, she demonstrated her first self-wringing mop. It had a retractable mop head, about 91 meters of pure cotton strands water absorption, far better than any mop on the market. Joy hoped her father's girlfriend would invest in the product, but the woman said the money she had came from hard work, and she wouldn't waste a single dollar easily. She asked Joy 4 tough questions. Joy answered every one of them perfectly, showing impressive business insight. The woman began to believe in both Joy and the product, so she agreed to make a small initial investment. Production soon began. Joy personally taught workers how to weave the cotton mop heads. Then she found the cheapest plastic mold factory to produce the parts. Before long, the first batch of self-wringing mops was completed, but just as they were preparing to sell them, the factory sent a new bill. They demanded payment for materials wasted during mold production. Joy believed the waste was the factory's mistake and refused to pay the large extra fee. Next, she went to a store owner and asked if he would display the mop in his shop window. The owner refused, saying the store only worked with distributors. So Joy visited distributors instead, but they laughed at the idea. No one is...
Joe was in an accident. Yeah. Car accident. But the last part, I didn't quite catch it.
Going to spend $20 on a high-tech mop, they said. After being rejected everywhere, Joy stood outside a shopping mall and tried selling the mop directly to passersby. She didn't sell a single one. Instead, the police came and confiscated her products. At that moment, her ex-husband happened to pass by and saw everything. He might not have been a great husband, but he was still a good friend. He suggested a completely different way to sell the product. Sell it on television. He introduced Joy to his friend Nick, who worked at a TV network. Joy demonstrated the self-wringing mop to him. Nick, who had spent years in retail purchasing, immediately realized that this was a useful and practical invention. He agreed to feature the mop on a TV sales program, but there was one condition. Joy had to produce 50,000 mops within 1 week. Nick then then showed her the TV shopping studio. In a sales segment that lasted less than 10 minutes, more than 20,000 phone orders came in. This completely new way of selling products filled Joy with confidence in her invention. She went back to the investor and asked for $200,000 to manufacture the 50,000 mops. But the woman said Joy had already wasted $18,000 and hadn't sold a single mop. This time, Joy would have to invest half the money herself before she would invest again. With no other choice, Joy mortgaged her house to get the loan needed for production. Finally, the day of the TV sale arrived. Her entire family gathered around the television, but to their shock, the presenter did a terrible job. He clearly hadn't prepared at all and made a mess of the demonstration on live TV. Not a single mop was sold. Her whole family began blaming Joy. It looked like the $200,000 investment was about to disappear. Joy couldn't accept that outcome. She went straight to Nick and asked for one more chance. She wanted to go on television herself, because only she truly knew how to explain and sell them.
Talk about it. Edison don't mention him at the time. Oh, it's mentioned. Edison doesn't mention him at the time. Oh. Okay. So I've been trying to get into your game, but it's still loading for quite a long time. And there's something stranger. Jeff's game in Retro Swap suddenly got updated and then it goes to Oh, sure. Dale. Lucas game พ่อมึงใครวะเนี่ยจำไม่ผิดนะ PC 00097 This is correct one. Which one? Which one? 1 or 2? Oh wait, wrong. Oh, it's the wrong person. I thought it was Edison. Hold on. So, Jeff, we got a new character. Jeff, I think, can work through this. Hello, I'm Jeff, and something. I don't fucking care, bro. What the hell? I don't know this guy, and what the fuck? Which game? Yeah, totally a new character because I visit every person that might be involved in this. Which game? My Friend Nightmare, Roblox, Lobiok, what the hell is that? I don't know which game to get in.
Mop she had invented.
Hi, hello, whatever. I can't get in because like it's loading and I don't know whatever, and bro.
Nick finally agreed to let her appear on the show. This woman was cleaning up. This woman went on television to promote the self-wringing mop she had invented, but it was her first time on TV, and she was so nervous that she could barely speak clearly. Luckily, her best friend pretended to be a customer and called into the show to interact with her. That small moment helped Joy regain her confidence. As she demonstrated the mop step by step, the number of orders began rising rapidly. Soon the orders passed 50,000. Joy Mangano could hardly believe she had actually done it. Nick also realized her true business potential, and they decided to second broadcast, they sold nearly 100,000 mops. The whole family celebrated with a party. After all, there were millions of households across the United States, and every home needed a mop like theirs. It seemed like they were about to become rich, but the good times didn't last long. Without any warning, the factory suddenly demanded higher production prices. Joy couldn't accept such an unreasonable demand. It would push the entire business into bankruptcy. The next day, she drove straight to the factory in California, but the factory manager was extremely stubborn and insisted on raising
Go
the
look
price.
in
Joy asked to
Friends.
see the molds used to manufacture.
Not in Retro Studio. His actual game? The actual game? Go look in contents. Yes, I see, but that's I don't know. This is Jeff. He's totally a new character to me. Damn. I've been like, I don't know what happened and like, you know, stuff like that. Why you notice her like green or something like that? You know his username already? Yeah. I've been stuck. Yes. But
the product. The manager refused, so Joy pretended she needed to use the restroom and secretly slipped into the production workshop. There she discovered the shocking truth. The factory had already copied her design and planned to steal it. Their price increase was simply a strategy to force her out of the business so they could manufacture and sell the product themselves. Joy exploded with anger and demanded the return of her design documents. But the police, who had already been called, arrived and arrested her for trespassing. Her father later bailed her out. Now the situation had become extremely dangerous. Not only did they owe $500,000 in debt, they were also facing a potential lawsuit. Joy sought advice from a lawyer. The lawyer explained that when she paid the patent fees earlier, the molds had been legally registered under the factory's patent rights. That meant she could no longer sue them. Faced with the crisis, the wealthy investor wanted to minimize her own losses. She pressured Joy to declare bankruptcy. Under the combined pressure of her father and the investor, Joy had no choice but to sign the bankruptcy papers. But Joy refused to give up. She cut off her long hair and made a promise to herself she would fight back and reclaim what was rightfully hers. This woman went on Broken Glass with a mop television to promote the self-wringing mop she had invented to become rich. It's extremely dangerous. The young black broken.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be attempting to do the shower task and it's helped me. Okay, that's the video. Hi guys, today I'm going to be attempting to do the shower
Honestly, Sprinkles is not a ranter in my opinion. Yes, she's very creative, but calling her ranter and saying she's going to be the most followed ranter isn't something that should be coming out of your mouth, because all she does is post intros or these silly little animations with her character, and it's
what the fuck is that? What the fuck do I? What the fuck? What the fuck? The blood is killing me. Oh, okay, okay. Calm down. Okay, cut.